see Huff and Dog. Again, no better way to have this grand finals go in the year where rolling has been introduced and has become such, as you mentioned, a powerful weapon in the Classic Tetris world, you know, the Classic Tetris community, going up against last year's champion. So this really is like the new thing, going up against, you know, the reigning
what
champion.
A showdown. No matter how the results turn out, it's going to be a story for the ages and a cornerstone in CTWC and Tetris history. Let's go. Five. Drink. 5, 4, 3, 2,
1.
Tetris! And here we go.
Yeah, not sure why Dog taking a drink beforehand. Why he could take a drink in the middle of the match, you know? He's shown us that earlier. But this is it.
See if hydration is a factor.
Grand finals here again. If you guys are just tuning in, Dog, last year's champion, Huff, the new champion of rolling, the new technique that is taking Classic Tetris by storm. Ooh, nice
Dog
touch.
with the Vits.
Yep.
Vertical I-Tech setup.
Okay.
Yeah, both players maximizing the scoring potential of these pieces here. Dog building up high.
And boom, Tetris for Dog. Again, it's crazy, you know, it is definitely a high stack, but for these players here, the skill that they have, the speed that both players have, that height is almost nothing now. You know, they basically can play this as if it is all the modern Tetris rules. Again, if you guys are new to Classic Tetris, just tuning in for one of the first times here, the rules are so different in this game as compared to what they are in modern Tetris. Your ability to manipulate the pieces after they touch down don't exist. You only get one preview window. You have no hold at all whatsoever. So if you have a piece you don't know where it's gonna go, you have to stick with that. You have to hold that in a different way.
Get over to the left side if you're a roller or can tap fast.
Yep. Okay, interesting setup here for Dog. Seeing how he's gonna try to break through this is not good here. But he's working on trying to clear out this stack. Again,
it's going to have to burn down a bit.
Not going to be in a situation.
Trying to set up. Yeah, a bit piece dependent now.
Oof, what a rough start here.
Needing a long bar now. There. Getting the triple. And able to burn back down. But yeah, Huff's going to start leading here, with Dog having to make those burns.
Yeah, that's the important part. Again, the Tetris rate is the important thing here. And so the efficiency that they have. And again, Huff, it's scary to say this, but Huff has a better chance of surviving post-kill screen situations than Dog. And so Dog, kind of in a similar situation to where Joseph was, is going to want to be able to keep his efficiency as high as possible. He wants to keep that Tetris rate as high as possible, but this RNG is not going well. So, I mean, like I said, you know, maybe this is Jonas saying, you know what, it's time to pass the torch again.
I don't know. This new generation, I don't think they're ready to pass torches quite yet.
Oh, yeah.
And any of them that are still playing as tappers can take up rolling. It's an option.
Yeah, but he set up a beautiful, dirty Tetris there on column number 4, and now he's going to be able to transition over. He's got a 41% Tetris rate, but again, at 87 lines, he's got a long way to go. He has the ability to definitely get this Tetris rate back up, but right now, Huffaluffagus, you know, obviously we haven't been, you know, paying attention as much to his stack because it's been pretty clean up to this point.
Hey, so I've got online facts just in from Puppy Heart. So apparently this is the first time that we have CTWC finalists not competing under the same roof. Let that sink in for a bit.
That's amazing.
Right? We were only online, we were online for our first year last year, yet Dog and Andy were under the same roof, and before that, it was all physical, so it was all live events. And this time is the first time the top two are under different roofs.
That's right. Good call. Good call.
Nice one, Pumpy Heart. Thank you, Pumpy Heart, for getting us those online facts and letting me deliver them.
But you can see right here, 62% on the side of Huffaluffagus. Had to do a little bit of cleaning. Still not burning. Again, the amount of risky play when you are a roller it's absolutely terrifying. Again, if you're used to modern Tetris rules, it doesn't look like that much of a big deal. But in NES Tetris and NES Tetris, it is absolutely scary to play that high up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So far,
Huff with the lead so far.
Yeah, and Dog has not been able to catch up in that Tetris rate. He's still at 50% in the transition. Huffaluffagus sitting at 63% in the transition.
Yeah, I mean, these are actually kind of lower performing games for both players. Huff transitioning about 520 and Dog, in the high 400s. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if they can kind of get pumped up and scoring here post 19.
All right, boom, Tetris for Dog. And look at this. We always say 60% is a max out pace. And Dog has gotten himself up to 58%, mm-hmm. while Huff has dropped down to 63%.
Oh, Huff with the left side, really kind of perilous there for a second, but is able to get the long bar over to the left. Ooh. And burn it back down.
Look at that! But that's the opportunity.
Yep.
That's the opening that Dog needs.
If Dog's gonna become unleashed, now is the time to do it. Dog picking up speed as the speed increases. Post 19, Dog increasing the Tetris rate. Unleashed.
Yep. Oh no, the OP's coming right after he covered up that perfect spot for it. Huffaluffagus trying to play a little bit safe right now. Hasn't been going for anything crazy despite having the rolling in his back pocket. And you can see here just continuing to dig. And Dog now with a higher
100,000 point lead out of nowhere. Dog is unleashed. Let's go.
Who let the dog out? I mean, look, someone had to say it once this weekend, and that's the perfect time to say it right there. And here we go.
All right, Huff is back clean, ready to score. Boom, Tetris for Huff. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
But again, the question comes down to, does it really matter what the efficiency is going to be? Or is it going to come down to Huffaluffagus being able to survive during kill screen?
That situation, I was talking about it, where the Tetris rate isn't going to reflect the outcome because Huff made his Tetrises early on and Dog's making them all now here in the mid-20s where the Tetrises are worth more.
Yep.
Ooh. Dog getting kind of spiry in the middle, looking to burn down. Ooh, aggressive. Got the log bar, boom. Column 4 Tetris for Dog.
Dog is trying, good.
Not letting up one bit.
And again, still with a slight advantage, and he's gonna stick with it here.
Yep.
Had a chance to burn through.
Tetris ready. About to max out. Boom, Tetris for Dog, max out. Level 28.
He's still gonna stick with it.
225 lines going into potential kill screen. Just a Tetris and 80 more lines than that. Okay, the next Tetris is going to put him into level 29, and there it is, and Huff goes into level 29, still behind by about 86,000 points. So Dog now taking the triple. Okay, Dog smartly surviving here on kill screen, taking the burns.
Tapping versus rolling level 29 kill screen play, and look at this.
Dog's in better shape than Huff, and Dog defeats Huff post kill screen. Oh my goodness.
This is a thrill screen, it is. And there we see a case of hyper tapping outdoing rolling.
And I'm gonna say it, Tap is not dead.
Dog showing the power of tapping, still able to take this one over the rolling from Huff, but it's still just one game to nothing.
One game in a series.
Only one game. And again, playing from behind. Dog was playing from behind from the beginning, and then at some point, like you said, just all of a sudden coming from behind, bursting out, and just taking
Dog
the lead.
unleashed. We have seen that before. Dog, might not have the best game going through 18, but 19, the dogs get let out and unleashed Tetris after Tetris. It is raining dog Tetris.
Great job here. And now Dog maybe taking a little bit of a break here, trying to gather himself here, trying to become
a great game from Huff. It's just that, Huff's other games going past kill screen, he was able to, get line clears and survive and, show off a bit, getting 30, level 40. Didn't happen that time. So let's see if Huff can get it together and perform in the way that we know that Huff can post kill screen.
Here's a good question though. Would we if Dog can take this, would we consider him the fourth back-to-back champion? Because technically Jonas was back-to-back, then got his streak interrupted by Harry, and then came back and back-to-back again.
The double back-to-back. I mean, if you count individual people, it's still the same, right. But I guess if you count streaks.
This will be the fourth streak. But again,
but you love to see it,
Yet. Huff is definitely not out of this yet.
Yeah. Yep. Tap versus rolling. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Readying up for game number 2. Dog taking game number 1. Both players maxing out, getting to kill screen, and then surprisingly enough, the hyper tapping outdoing the rolling.
Oh man, Pumpy Heart pumping.
Not dead yet.
Back again. I've got one here. Huff and Dog have met 8 times previously. Dog has won every single time. Wow.
But how many times have they faced each other with Huff at this point? I mean, this guy has been practicing all the way since he qualified. He's been probably playing so much Tetris, so much rolling practice here. We saw what he did against Joseph and how effective that rolling was.
Yeah, just necessitating kill screen play here. And Dog just did that, showing that, tapping can still do it too.
Absolutely.
And with the online facts coming in this continuous stream from Puppy Heart, apparently they're so all those matches were before the evolution of Huff.
Okay, interesting. Oh, what the heck just happened?
Yeah, a bit of a burn there situation for Dog, reacting to that wildly, but doesn't look dangerous yet.
Yeah, but again, it's that percentage, right? That's always the worry here, especially if he's just going to get spammed with these S, Z, and T pieces when he needed everything else to be able to burn through. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's going to feel much more comfortable now. Much more manageable stack. But all of a sudden, these O pieces out of nowhere, but at least gets the L pieces exactly what he needed. And there we go. Burning his way through, and boom! Tetris for Dog.
Yep, and Huff was pretty efficient, but is still only up by a couple of Tetrises, even after all that burning by Dog.
Yep. Again, it's early on. We saw Dog just coming all the way back and catching up.
Yeah, that's Dog being unleashed. Watch out after level 19.
But again, a little bit of a interesting. Okay, so he's trying to set up that dirty Tetris.
Yeah.
He had a chance to burn more, but he chose not to go for it. Still has this dirty Tetris set up, and it pays off.
Tetris for Dog, dirty center well, amazing.
It's really, really just beautiful play from Dog to get that center well Tetris. Now set up for another one.
Gets those nice tucks in there. Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you can see right now on Huff's side, having a little bit of a situation here. Obviously, nothing nothing that he can't handle. But again, not to sound like a broken record, that Tetris rate is the important part. And he's out of there, cleaned up the field. He's ready for another Tetris, and there it is. Boom, Tetris for Huff.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is still a close match, and Huff with a 1 Tetris lead now.
66% versus that 57%. And as we keep going again, you know, obviously Dog is just continuing to bring that up. He had a similar start like this and got it all the way up to 60-some% and was able to still max out last game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to have to spend time burning or getting warmed up for the rest of the match, that's the way to do it. Make those Tetrises at the end, and you can still win.
Man, there are just, I mean, Dog is getting some pieces, let me tell you, and I don't mean that in a positive way. He is definitely running into some really, really unfortunate sequences for himself that are forcing him into these awkward builds.
Tetris for Huff, getting out of that drought finally, but still built up high. Boom, Tetris for Huff again. Just really aggressive builds here. Huff just stacking up so high, and it's working out.
Yeah, unfortunately for Dog trying to get out of the situation that he was in, it was only triples. He only got, oh no, another misdrop from Dog. Perhaps maybe a little bit of sign of nerves from Dog's side.
Yeah, just didn't get that last tap to get that over. I mean, it's not a huge hole, but definitely wants to maximize every line.
Yeah, but even still, despite all of that cleaning that Dog is having to do, he's still at 50%. And Huff, 58%, doing some cleaning himself. So Huff hasn't been able to use this opportunity to gain a larger lead.
Ooh, Dog with a last second adjustment to make a better use of that piece.
Right. Yeah, now Dog is looking for that other J piece. There it is. Now he's Tetris ready. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, Dog with a better looking stack now. Huff kind of spiry, trying to look to even things out as we approach transition. 15 lines from transition. Wow, nice stacking by Huff, just getting stuff over to the left and rebuilding, getting Tetris ready.
Boom Tetris for Huff and boom Tetris for Dog. So both players back in the thick of things here with these clean play fields.
Transition at 5,000.
Yep. So not quite max. Well, actually, now at 60%, definitely max out pace. Boom Tetris again. And oh no!
Missed by Dog. And transition coming soon, so he's going to have to get this board under control.
Yeah, like I said, this is very uncharacteristic of Dog to have these kind of drops here, miss drops.
Okay, needing a long bar. Oh, covering it up just at the wrong time, but manages to start burning. It's the right move.
Oh, beautiful. There we go. And now it just needs to get that column number 10 cleared open. And there
Dog
it
back
is.
into safety. In the meantime, Huff has opened up a lead now of 156,000 points, increased to 180,000. Dog finally set up, looking to fire back. Ready to score. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Uh-oh, and now a missed drop from Huff.
Dog hitting another Tetris. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Dog again, just back-to-backs there, so Dog catching up. Dog now consistently playing better post-19.
Right. This is where it feels like Dog really shines, having some of those problems. And in fact, some of those misshifts, maybe he's moving too fast. Cause
Nice line spin by Dog.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That was beautiful.
And yeah, the game's moving faster now, and he's pulling off these even more impressive moves. And a line spin miss would be, potentially deadly. That's not one piece you want to mess around with. End up skewering yourself.
Not quite Tetris ready yet. Now he's finally Tetris ready. Meanwhile, Huff,
nice burns. Wow, keeping that clean with those solves.
Huff staying. Where's that line piece? There it is, finally. And Huff, again, 61%. Looking clean, looking smooth here.
Huff looking super strong. Looking really with a huge lead here.
And even though with the lead, he's still playing as efficiently as possible.
Still super aggressive, not letting up one bit.
Yeah, he has not stopped chasing those Tetrises, and
Yeah.
2 Tetrises here in level 26.
Yeah,
for
Dog's
Huff.
got, even though Dog is looking to be unleashed, that's a lot to make up. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Huff not letting up one bit.
Yeah, okay, Huff playing a little bit
Yeah,
safer
taking
now.
a triple there. And able to with that 168,000 point lead.
Yep,
Boom,
and he
Tetris
is
for Huff.
stopping. Yeah, he's at still 60%, but he's getting close to that max out now. What a tuck by Dog.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
getting a little bit messy for Dog. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Let's see what he does with that left side. Opts to burn. Probably the right choice, but kill screen is coming. Let's see if Dog gets his board safe, or if he chooses to try to get another Tetris in that time.
Looks like Huff was able to get another Tetris.
The score differential is almost seems insurmountable unless it's all kill screen points at this point for Dog. So it's going to be up to Dog to score as many points on kill screen as possible. It has to make up 249,000 points. Let's go.
Can this be done? This will be the play of his life if he can pull
kill
this off.
screen play here. Pure kill screen play is going to be the deciding factor. Probably for the first time we've seen a chase down quite like this. Can Dog do it?
Oh man.
And it's not like, the game's not going to get any faster. It's just a matter of singles and trying to survive as long as possible.
What?
Maybe getting a Tetris in there if it's ready. Okay, get the triple. That's already impressive. This
But
is going to be the
still-
performance of a lifetime for Dog. Let's go. Wow. Still going.
200,000 points behind though. These triples are
Art
not
Blackburn.
scoring enough points.
Needing just the right pieces to stay alive at this speed. So smart from Dog.
That was beautiful play.
Can he keep it up? Yes, gets a double. That left side. Wow. Wow. Fighting for his life. Wow. Let's go.
Look at
Let's
Huff's
go.
He's like,
Dog.
no way.
Oh my god. I don't know what's beyond unleashed, but this is beyond Dog being unleashed.
Dude, and
Oh
even Huff
my
has
goodness.
to applaud
You've
right
gotta
now.
be kidding me.
Is this
Holy
a personal? Is this a personal record for him? Oh no!
Okay. Maintaining the burns. Got some Swiss cheese down there. Can he survive it? Oh my god, getting the double. That left side. Can he get something to that left over there? Oh man, that left. So dangerous. And that's. Oh, 35. Level 35 and a chase down. I think that's a record, maybe?
Dude,
For the chase down player?
all those singles, all those doubles and triples, and he was only able to chip away at about 60,000 points to try to catch up. But he was playing ridiculous.
Out of his mind. Yeah. So, that puts Huff on notice because had Dog scored better, that was some amazing survival past 29. And this is going to be a showdown of the ages. GG's. 1-1 now. A best of 5 has now become a best of 3.
Yeah, what is Dog's highest level? What's his record? I'm curious. Because that was ridiculous.
So, he was 4 lines away from his PB, and Dog has made it to 36 before, for your next online fact.
Oh boy.
So yeah, he is really busting it out, when it matters. So not able to secure the win there, but definitely stating his case for post-kill screen survival.
Okay,
Here we go. 3, 2, 1,
Tetris!
And what a show. This has been, we've been on the edges of our seat here. And you, audience, thanks for coming along for the ride. Wow.
We are on the edge of our seats, and the audience, they're the ones who are winning right now because we are seeing some of the highest level Tetris I've ever seen. This is definitely the most hyped Tetris that we have ever seen. That crazy post-kill screen run from Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But that's what you need to see. I think that might actually, boost Dog's confidence, because that's, showing that he's capable and just needs to score a bit more going into the kill screen. But Huff, yeah, if Huff didn't maintain that aggression, like going flat out and not holding back like that, then Huff wouldn't have taken that round.
Here we go. You can see right now both players at about a 60% Tetris rate. Huff with just gaining a little bit of a lead here, but if Dog can get at least one Tetris here, you can see boom, Tetris, and look at this, neck and neck. Same Tetris rate, same lines, the score differential basically non-existent. But again, that first game, I mean, the pieces were not friendly to Dog, and he's
look at that dirty. Boom,
yeah.
Tetris for Dog.
Nice stuff right there. And got himself set up for another Tetris. Oh, love the adjustment right there from Dog. It's crazy when they play on level 18, it looks like they have like 700 years to be able to make decisions because it feels so slow compared to what they're doing at level 29.
Yeah. And, maybe we'll see Dog perform better, not just post 19, but post 29 as well. Just used to that high speed.
Yeah, but right now, Dog has built himself up a lead. You can see 70% Tetris rate, 62% for Huff. But again, still very early, only at line 50, so these percentages will change very quickly.
Yeah, I still feel like we have yet to see Dog just play a perfect 18. So maybe after enough games here in pre-19, we'll see a clean game from Dog.
Yeah, and yet somehow he's still here in grand finals. It's crazy how he can make it work with, not necessarily the best RNG. He's able to make it work as well as this. Look at this, back-to-back Tetris is still a 69% Tetris rate.
Yeah, so Dog now with a 1 Tetris lead. Huff still playing really good, not a whole lot of digging or anything else. Just both players being very efficient here. It's going to be a high-scoring game.
Boom, Tetris for Dog. Needs a piece to drop in that column 3. The eyepiece is going to do it. Sets himself up for a Tetris, and again, boom, Tetris for Dog as well. Huffaluffagus working on clearing out that column on the side. Oh, perfect. He went for the Tetris, and then he got exactly the J piece that he needed.
Okay, bit of a hole for Dog having to dig now, just a bit. And Huff is clean.
Yeah, playing pretty safe, actually. And I think this might be Huff's strategy right now. Knowing that he can outlast Dog in the kill screen, post-kill screen scenarios, I think he actually is playing, quote, safe. I've seen a couple of situations where he could have fished for something to keep his Tetris rate as high as possible. And I say that, and he's at 69%. Like, I'm saying that, like, 69% isn't amazing right now.
Nice. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Taking the lead.
Oh, what a setup. Beautiful burn right there from Huff.
Another Tetris for Huff. Scores are neck and neck.
Dog needing those line pieces. Oh, perfect. Back-to-back LJ to cover into that gap. He's clean again, ready for another Tetris.
Both fields are clean, both Tetris ready, waiting for the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Getting to be at about the 10 lines from transition range here.
Yeah, unfortunately for Huff, though, his stack is a little bit high. He's got 10 lines to clean, now 9 lines to clean it down. And there you go, perfect.
Boom,
okay.
Tetris for Huff.
To be made by Dog. You could, is he going to try to... Okay, actually, he's got the transition now. Boom.
Yeah.
Still a Tetris.
557 for Dog. 541, now 565 for Huff.
Yeah, and again, the Tetris percentage is very even. Dog showing the catch-up here.
Yep. Scores are neck and neck.
I'm sorry, but Dog's been in the lead most of this game. Sorry. Now Huff at the 68%. So
Good
they
stacks
are
in both.
absolutely neck and neck now.
Yeah, they're really doing well this game, playing super solid. No big digs. Okay, both building.
And again, just a slight, just the barely smallest of leads right now for Dog. He is definitely playing at a faster pace as well. As you can see, he's already in level, he's at 165 lines. So basically about 4 lines faster than what Huff is doing.
Ooh, playing up high. Dog aggression. Dog looking to be already unleashed. I mean, not letting up one bit, really. Oh, moving up the Tetris to keep the parity there.
Yeah.
Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Okay, and Huff gets a clear screen as well. And again, I think for Huff, though, he knows that he can... I mean, we've already seen him get to a level 41 as well as a level 40. He knows that the chase down is his strength right now. He can definitely play a little bit more conservatively.
Maybe, but look at this lead by Dog. 168,000 points now.
How is he
going into a couple of Tetrises away from max out for Dog. There's one. And maybe one and change will do it, or maybe just one. We'll see. Dog is Tetris ready. Waiting for the long bar. There it is!
And boom.
Tetris for Dog, 998. So
next one will give him a max out for sure.
Yep. There it is.
It is.
Oh!
Wait.
Missed it. Ooh. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Man,
so
he's
going to have to clean down if he wants to do that kill screen play again.
Yeah.
Huff looking good. Nice board. Still down by a lot of points, but there's the long bar. Boom, Tetris for Huff. Dog getting cleaned up, but it's playing one off the ground there. Taking the triple. Maybe wanting to get back into safety. Boom, Tetris for Dog. Now level 28. Oh, wow. The aggression. Dog taking the dirty Tetris. Not burning down to the ground, but now does. In great position to do kill screen play. Maxes out. 112.
He's going for the dirty again.
Wow. Into kill screen. Dog. 1,161,000. Huff maxing out. Kill screen now. 107. Here we go. Kill screen play. Dog's board not in great shape. Is going to top out. Huff has to chase down 85,000 points now on post kill screen. And getting to 1,165,000 points.
Now we have seen Huff get some Tetrises at this speed, but he hasn't been able to get himself set up cleanly yet. And so you can see he's just going for the singles, the doubles, the triples. Oh,
wow.
Actually,
yeah, this is going to be... He's getting singles. And I mean, he's scoring pretty well with them just because, you know, things are worth more.
This is what modern Tetris is. This is what NES Tetris 2021 looks like.
Turned into, yeah.
Post kill screen chase down. And look at this. He's still going. Level 33.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So there's some holes and gaps. Oh no, he's looking at the screen. It looks like that's gonna finish it for Huff. And Dog with actually the better score going in. Huff failing to make the chase down post kill screen. So back and forth they go. Dog is one game away from becoming a 2-time champion. And Huff needs to win this next game, to stay in the tournament and to keep rolling as its first year becoming a champion with rolling.
Tapping is not dead. Dog showing that it's still
tapping, still has some life in it left. You know, maybe not having such a good championship run as Das quite yet, tapping was. Some people were saying, tapping was going to be the thing forever, and that is not the case. But Dog is making a great case for tapping here, even in the year 2021.
And Dog again taking a little bit of a break. You can see Huff looks like he just wants to jump right back in here, ready to go, ready to play his next match.
And maybe, if you play more matches as a tapper, maybe your hands take more wear to. Maybe, depending on the situation, rolling can have an advantage depending on the environment and how many games you have to play, how long the day goes.
Again, we're not sure where Dog has gone, but probably shaking off his hand right now, trying to, massage those muscles again. I mean, Joseph talked about this a little bit in his interview, how, the hyper tapping kind of has it to the point where, his wrist can hurt for a long period of time. And definitely probably happening for Dog as well.
Yeah, what an incredible game between the two for that round. I mean, just double max out, double kill screen, chase downs. We're getting kill screen chase downs as a matter of fact here in CTWC 2021. You'll love to see it. Can't wait to see where it goes next. Hufflepuffus now fighting for his tournament life here, looking to turn it into a decider, and Dog looking to become a champion for the second year in a row, possibly. Okay, we're gonna try to get it ready back on Dog screen here. Okay, looks like they're gonna do some judging things here just to reset their game.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Dog on the verge. He is one game away from becoming back-to-back champion of the Classic Tetris World Champion for 2020 and 2021. Not only a new era of younger players, new era of playing online as well.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 years of Tetris, Classic Tetris World Championship being a purely online. Of course.
And Dog looking to be the first champion to defeat. Well, either one of these would be the first to defeat the opponent not under the same roof. So
right.
That I guess that's like a bonus achievement.
Right.
Okay. Right, we got the two readies. Dog up one match, and Huff having to win this game to stay in the match and in the tournament.
Look, if anybody knows that it's not over yet, it's Dog. He was the one that made the 2,
1.
Tetris. He was the one that made the comeback against his own brother last year after going down 0-2. So he knows that this is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Boom, Tetris. Exact play fields for both players.
Yeah. Mirror. Okay, there's a deviation.
Finally, the divergence.
They're both Tetris ready, though. Simul Tetris. Love to see it. But yeah, this is really already historic, and we're seeing so much chase down post kill screen play that that's putting the entire field on notice. You're gonna have to be able to do that if you want to become a Tetris champion now into the future. I don't think that's ever not gonna be a thing at this point.
And you see how aggressive Dog is playing. He is playing so high up there. Finally gets the long piece. And there's that LJ tuck into the too wide gap. Always love that. All right, sets himself up a tuck here. And perfect.
I'm not sure if he missed a tuck or just wanted to do it with the next piece, but worked out. Same number of burns.
Yeah, but Huff is definitely down in percentages. And, this is important here because maybe the chase down isn't going to do it for Huff if he continues to play so safely, because, you know, he had that opportunity to go for the chase down. Didn't quite work out. And Dog's play was just too efficient. His score was just too high.
Yeah. I mean, Huff kind of was within striking distance, but, you know, it's not guaranteed. I mean, even for a roller, it doesn't seem like it's infinite all the time. You still have to, you know, it's still a skill screen. You have to survive and make intelligent placements to be able to continue to score past 29, even if you've got rolling.
See right now, both players at excellent rates, but Dog at 83% Tetris rate has to. Oh man, look at this SZ spam all of a sudden.
Yeah. Not a whole lot you could do about that. Holes are going to be formed, but you know, if you burn it down efficiently, then you can minimize the damage.
Man, look at this. Dog giving himself a couple of line bar requirements. And now the burning it has to happen here. This is a good opportunity for Huff to try to catch up.
Yeah.
Huff with a clear playing field.
Yep. Huff really in good position here. Really efficient. Maybe even going for a dirty here to maximize those lines. Nope, opts take the triple.
Just takes the triple. All right, instead of for the Tetris. Boom, Tetris. For Huff, 70%. He has given himself the Tetris rate lead over Dog, but barely. It's neck and neck.
Yep, neck and neck.
%69 versus 68%. This is
nice.
Crazy.
Both at 69%. Okay.
Both of them playing at such high efficiency levels. Boom, Tetris for Huff. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Yeah, Huff opting to go for the spin there for a delayed burn. Seeing into the future there, or at least trying to. Yep, gets that L piece for the flat burn.
Again, boom, Tetris. Oh boy. Huff kind of in an awkward position.
Yeah, Huff was getting fancy with those delayed burns. Might resolve it cleanly.
Yeah, okay. Look at this. All these eyepieces showing up just in time for a boom Tetris for Huff.
Yeah, that was very interesting stacking there by Huff. You could kind of see what he was going for, and it just kind of needed to deliver the pieces to put it all together. Huff with a fist bump. Yeah.
Proud of himself for that dig. Excellent dig. And now
well, it was almost like a self-inflicted dig. Like he knew what pieces would solve it, set it up, and executed. That's what you need to do. And keep that efficiency.
Boom Tetris for Dog. Dog at 74%. It is back and forth with who has the percentage of the Tetris rate lead. Boom. Simul Tetris. 69% versus 75%. But Dog still increasing that percentage up to 76% now.
Yeah, Dog actually getting better at 18. You know, no big dig like before.
Haven't had to see the dig Dog. Saw that one in the chat.
Huff looking for a T-spin there. Oh, I think missed a T-spin there. Dog going cheese grip for a moment there. You know, and
yeah, he's like, no,
fighting games, you know, they have like the taunt button in the fighting game.
Right. Kidding. Right, but
Huff with a long bar stack there. And Huff heading transition at 507,000 points. Dog into transition, 667,000 points now with a sizable lead. 2.5 Tetrises ahead.
Yeah, again, we have a 69% Tetris rate here.
Nice.
At the transition, and he's behind. He's behind. It's not good enough. Yeah, and fishing for those Tetrises, and it's going to pay off. There we go. Boom. Tetris for Huff.
Boom, Tetris for Dog. 100,000 point lead now.
He's playing so high. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Boom, Tetris for Huff. Let's go. Both players super aggressive. Great stack. And consistently scoring. This is what you want to see. Boom, Tetris for Huff.
Has
Boom,
to force
Tetris for
an
Dog.
eyepiece requirement, but he gets the eyepiece. And now, here we go. Tetris ready again is Dog. And there it is, boom, and
Boom.
Simul Tetris.
Simul Tetris.
It's 80% Tetris rate.
Boom, Tetris for Dog. Unleashed.
Time to do a little bit of cleanup. He's
Yeah,
not, okay, there it is. The L piece finally is the one that he needs.
So Huff looking clean. This is his chance to catch up.
Yep. If he can get that
Holding high
eyepiece.
and aggressive.
Oh,
Nice
opened it
burning.
up, but still no eyepiece.
Oh,
There it
ooh,
is.
barely
And
getting that
last second.
in. Boom, Tetris and Tetris again for Huff. That was key. Keeping
Yeah,
that
again,
aggression.
By
Boom,
being,
Tetris for Dog.
by being a rolling player, staying within striking
out.
distance is so important. Wow.
Maxed out for Dog. On level 26.
Yep.
So Huff
see.
behind by 143,000 points now. Has some catching up to do.
This is the strategy. This is Dog's strategy. He is just gonna basically play extremely good, better Tetris than you, and so it doesn't matter if you can go.
And let's
for the
see if
chase down.
Dog sets up for post-kill screen play. Because maybe he's learned from these last few matches. Keep the playfield safe. Dog can do it all.
He is
Dog
at-
hitting another Tetris, 200,000 point lead. Huff now with some cleanup work to do. Not gonna have a great screen going into 29 unless he can clean this up. Oh, dirty setup from Huff. Can he clean it? Needs the log bar. Boom! Tetris for Huff. Simul Tetris. Dog getting a Tetris going into the kill screen. Here we go. Can we see Dog going rabid, unleashed, perfect clear on the kill screen? Oh my goodness.
And here we go. 2 Tetrises at level
Double post-kill
29.
screen play. Dog needing to get something over to the left and knows he can't make anything further. Okay, Huff now having to make up 169,000 points. His tournament life on the line.
Chase down of his life. All on. This is it. This is what rolling
The
is
ultimate
supposed to
test
bring
of
you.
rolling. Yeah.
Yep. This is it.
New playstyle versus reigning champion.
Can
Who will
rolling.
survive?
Uh-oh.
Left side's a
gonna-
bit high there.
Oh.
Gets it. Nails that triple. Some holes in the stack. Oh,
No.
oh, that middle is going to be a problem. That middle is going to be a problem.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. But those
For how
that
long?
Swiss cheese, the clock is ticking, and it looks like Huff knows that is gonna win it for Dog. Dog is your 2-time Classic Tetris World Champion for 2021. GG's.
And there you have it. And again, like I said, this was, got to imagine what kind of game Dog was forced to play at that point. He had to play with the most efficiency that he could have mustered. He was at 80% Tetris rate so he can get a score high enough that 1.14 was not enough with this chase down all the way through level 32, 35 in the previous game. Not enough. Dog just playing absolutely
Out of his
amazing
mind.
Tetris.
Rabid Dog taking it again. Our final boss defeating the legendary new weapon that was devised in the last year, showing that tapping is not dead. And you can see the high fives between Dog, and we're most likely thinking it's Andy over there, just slightly off screen. But man, what a showing from Huff. Really, legitimizing and showing the threat, the up and coming threat that Rolling is going to be playing here in the future of competitive Tetris.
What is good? Congratulations, first and foremost, Huff, on this amazing placement here, on this amazing play. You got a level 40 and a 41 earlier, probably a record for Classic Tetris top 8 play. But at the end there, you weren't able to chase him down. But I gotta ask, how long have you been doing rolling now? How long have you been doing this technique?
I've been doing it since I started in late November or late 2020-ish when Cheese told me about it. And then I only started really grinding it around like March or something.
Wow.
So a little bit into 2021.
So you actually haven't been like the longest of the rollers practicing it. You kind of changed midstream. Were you already practicing for CTWC 2021 before you took up rolling, or was all your training with rolling?
Oh, yeah, I guess all of my training was rolling. I mean, I was still practicing with tapping, but
yeah, but definitely, you've definitely stated the case for it and are the most successful roller coming into the championships this year and coming out of it with a trophy.
Yeah. What's interesting to me right now is, obviously, for this year, hyper tapping comes out victorious. But, as a player who has transitioned from hyper tapping to rolling, and you hear the same message across from everyone, Joseph even joking that this might be the last day of hyper tapping. Do you feel like rolling is going to be the dominant technique moving forward?
Well, if people get better at scaling on 29, lining out for a while, then it could definitely take over. I think it's only the beginning.
Do you feel like your performance was better this year from taking rolling, or do you think that maybe there was a setback having to learn it, or how do you think you would have done had you done tapping instead?
If I was only tapping, I would have lost. I would have made it to top 8. So.
That's a pretty strong endorsement there.
Oh yeah, no, it's better.
So obviously you're one of the only, I make it sound like there's not many, but 5 players made it into the top 8, the top 5, and all 5 of you doing so again. Tell me, what is it that allows you players to stay so consistent for back-to-back years?
Man, I don't know. We got lucky, I guess.
I don't know, man. That had to be a lot of luck between many competitors, especially you, Huff, with showing such consistent play. You're one of the most consistent stackers, and all of your games really just went the distance. No big digs, no massive problems. Just such solid play from you, Huff, and not luck. I would say it's not luck.
People in the chat say 10% luck there, but mostly skill. Again, I believe the record is that you haven't been able to defeat Dog in a tournament yet.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh man.
This is the first time that you tried with rolling. Do you feel like that this was your closest game, or do you feel like you've had closer games in the past?
I can't really remember. I don't remember any of our matches that well. I might have had a close match before, but this was definitely this was the best match we've had yet, for sure.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely, that one thing, you got him to do that chase down, but he wasn't able to do it. What were you thinking during that chase down where you were ahead by a couple 100,000 points?
I thought I was good, and then I started going a little bit, started sweating a little bit, but yeah, it's crazy.
Did that affect your strategy for the next game at all?
No, I was pretty much like consistent, just trying to focus on my own game the entire time.
Yeah, it did look like you were playing a little bit safer, like not as aggressive. Like I feel like you pushed Dog to playing as aggressive as possible. Did you feel like your strategy was that you could use the post kill screen play for chase downs?
Yeah, it's kind of tough. You kind of get in your own head sometimes, like as you're at the kill screen, because it's such a big speed increase. You just gotta hope you can get into that flow state, right? Just keep going.
And Dog, definitely had one of those chase downs where he was living a long time. It wasn't enough to beat your score, but we saw kind of like that flow state that he was able to hit.
Yeah. I mean, you're currently still the record holder for the highest points. So
congratulations on that world record, by the way.
Thanks.
What a way to get the momentum coming into this.
Yeah, and congratulations as well on being able to be one of the first players also to claim the beautiful new Jonas trophy in the shape of the J. You know, obviously this tournament is about you and Dog here and this great performance here. But I mean, do you have anything to say about, you know, Jonas and his inspiration for the Classic Tetris community?
Uh, uh, I feel privileged and lucky to have gotten to talk to him. Uh, he definitely got me into this game, so
Yeah,
I'll
you're
say thanks
actually the
to him.
last player to have played against him in a competition. So
Yeah,
definitely kind of like a virtual torch being passed to you through competition, and hopefully we'll keep you strong throughout the rest of your Tetris journey.
hopefully, yep.
Congratulations again. Any big plans on how to take some of that prize money? Gonna celebrate with a nice dinner?
And I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Awesome.
Any shout outs you
Congratulations.
want to? Yeah,
Yeah, shout out.
congratulations again. Yeah, some shout outs for you, Huff.
So first, I want to say thanks to Puppy Ball Fan Club, the homies, you know, Goob House. Can't forget. See, Shen was cool. A lot of people. Aaron, very nice people. The MSM community especially, and everyone else. My aunt and family were watching too, so thanks to them. And I think that's it.
All right. Well, congratulations again for Huff. You've got, a great second place trophy. Enjoy that, Jay. Earned it. And we hope to see you in the future of competitive Tetris.
Thanks a lot, man.
I mean, look, he went from third place to second place.
Yep. You know what's next.
Year. Next year is his year. But obviously, once again, this year belongs to Dog. And I believe we have David with Dog, and he's gonna be able to talk to him. So we'll get that ready for you guys in just a second.
I'm here with the Philly watch party. We've been watching over the past, several hours. Amazing what everything has unfolded. And I'm sure there's been watch parties all around the country, the world, virtually on Discord calls, maybe even on Zoom calls. I have no idea, but it sucks that we can't be all together in person, but it's great that we've all been able to be connected over this tough time, this tough year, this tough 2 years. And it's incredible what we just got to see from Dog, from Huff, from all the players today. So, Dog, we'd love to be able to talk to you.
GG's, let's
GG's,
go.
Dog.
Right, thank you.
Dog, how does it feel? Back to
Honestly,
back.
It's amazing, going two for two. That's pretty crazy. Going into the top 8, a lot of people say this, but I was sort of content with whatever I got at that point. So, my goal was the top 8. But just to go this far twice in a row is pretty awesome.
So incredibly, you ended up facing 2 opponents that you had to face last year. Andy in the semifinals. Obviously, you guys couldn't have the finals rematch, but in the end, the only person that could take Andy down was you. So what was your mindset going into that game?
I had more of a better mindset against Andy, probably because I was more I was happy with whatever results that happened for that match. Obviously, since it's just a good result for us either way.
So, the final match versus Huff. Obviously, you got to play Huff in the semifinals last year. He said himself he felt like he overperformed that year. It was kind of an amazing run for him. But this year, of course, he's a completely different player. What were you thinking as far as what you would need to do to beat Huff with his crazy potential to get level 35s, level 40s, obviously seeing him chase down Joseph twice in the previous match on 29?
So, whenever I was going into that match against Huff, I honestly had this feeling of I felt like I was the underdog. It was really weird. But like, I think it's just because I saw what Huff was capable of, and whenever I was playing my first few games, right, I felt like I was always behind. Just because he could play so deep into 29. That's the best way I could describe the feeling. But it's just so nerve wracking, you know, watching like these rollers play on 29 and just seeing if you're gonna catch up or not. It's pretty crazy.
So I've just gotten the news that once again you're the #1 in Elo. How does it feel?
#1 in Elo. That's honestly the only reason I played CTWC, dude. Wake up.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
let's go back to the
That's pretty
very
awesome.
beginning. So I think you had mentioned the original thing that got you into NES Tetris was watching Joseph versus Jonas and the CTWC 2018.
Yeah, that was the first, pretty much the first time I saw Classic Tetris. And before that, I think I was actually playing some modern Tetris before that. And I think that was after I watched the Trey Harrison video. And then that sort of got me into Tetris. And then I guess it just led to the Joseph versus Jonas match.
So now, obviously, it's, you know, weight of everything that's happened over the past year. We haven't been able to host a tournament in person, and obviously lost, you know, a huge champion, the 7-time champion. But now you will be the first recipient of the Golden J trophy. What does that mean to you?
It's honestly a dream. Just like getting this far in the Tetris community in general, and you know, sort of getting handed the torch. You know, it's just awesome. You know, the feeling of having that J piece.
One thing I admire about you, Dog, is that you're not just a player. You know what it's like on both sides. Not just to be a player, but also to be an organizer of events. You've done the Classic Tetris Brawl. I'll do the promo for you. You put on a fantastic event. Graphics are incredibly professionally well done. You have a unique aspect to it with the 3-player matches. I think that probably also gives you insight into what is it like doing all the work? What is the work that goes in behind the scenes to make a tournament like that happen?
You know, like just organizing my own tournament and stuff like that, it just gives me so much more respect to the people who do organize these tournaments for the players and the audience. It's a ton of work behind the scenes, way more than anyone would expect. And it's honestly, you know, thank you to everyone who organizes the events in the Tetris community, because it is a lot of work.
Is there anybody you would like to thank among your family and friends, anybody else that may be watching at home, people at school that may have found out about you over the past year and now are rooting for you?
Yeah, obviously I'd like to thank my mom and dad. They were watching the whole time downstairs. And they weren't actually only watching me, they're also watching the other matches. I remember them getting hyped about Joseph versus Huff. So I could hear them downstairs. And I'd also thank, you know, the MSM community. You know, having, you know, someone to talk to the whole time about Tetris is pretty awesome. So, a few people at school that obviously know me, or not know me, but like know that I play Tetris. So I think that's actually pretty cool. And I'd also like to thank the Classic Tetris Brawl staff for helping out with the tournaments. I really appreciate that. And yeah.
It showed that not only can you come in as a rookie, but you can come in as a defending champion and hold your own and get another title, even in the face of a brand new playstyle that nobody would have ever expected a year ago. You're a true champion in all our eyes. Congratulations once again. And thanks so much for an amazing performance. We can't wait to see what you'll do both in front of the controller and behind the scenes in the community to come.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. And again, hope you guys enjoyed this and had as much fun as we did here. Being able to commentate this is such a joy and a pleasure for me.
It's a joy and an honor. Love doing it with you every year, James Chen. I'm just I'm speechless. What a show we had. So many twists and turns. A lot of times it just comes down to the Tetris being played, and what we saw here on display is unforgettable. And I love seeing the J trophy and the shout out going forward to our eternal Tetris ambassador Jonas Neubauer. What a way to encapsulate all that we stand for.
My name is Jonas Neubauer. I am the 7-time world champion of Tetris.
All right.
Jonas always wanted to be some kind of prodigy.
I've been playing Tetris since I was 9 years old on the NES. That right there, hold on.
Oh, did you do that all on purpose?
I saw it develop.
Round 1 will be an attempt for the most lines.
Jonas scores 294 lines, the second most in recorded history.
I kind of rolled the dice a little bit and tried to set up the Tetris for the win. I'm glad that played out.
Jonas Neubauer is your world champion! He is the world champion!
Jonas Neubauer is your 2011 Tetris world champion.
How does it feel to win 2 times in a row?
It's still sinking in.
For the 3rd year in a row, your champion, Jonas Neubauer. Your champion for the 2013 Tetris World Championship, Jonas Neubauer. And Jonas Neubauer is your 2015 Tetris World Champion. Campeón del mundo, Jonas. Que viva España. Jonas, campeón del mundo de Tetris. Jonas is your 2017 champion.
Jonas is the most talented and just sees the game at a level that no one else does.
Jonas is just a top-notch player, and that he definitely just puts the pressure on.
I got lucky with my bracket. I really wanted to play against Jonas.
I'm glad I'm playing Jonas, because I would hate to lose to anybody else.
Yeah.
I love Jonas.
Truly an honor to pass the torch to the new generation. The crowds just keep getting bigger and the stakes get higher. This was an inflection point for the tournament. I'm just so honored how big it's getting, how many people take it so seriously and play with their heart. Oh, I would like to say hello to my wife, Heather. Thank you, wife, for also being married to me and being awesome and hilarious.
To be a relevant part of just a warm and wonderful community. That is better than any monetary compensation that your boy can get.
It was an honor commentating all your games, and it just enforces this international component of Tetris that just touches my heart in such a beautiful way.
This has been such a positive influence in my life. I love you guys so much.
Hello. If you don't know me, I'm Heather. I was Jonas's wife. And this is the new trophy. They sent me a mock-up a while ago, and it made me cry. This is not pre-recorded. And then I showed it to Jonas's mom, and it made her cry. And I'm not sure if that's exactly what you want in a trophy, but a lot of you were asking for something like this, and honestly, it does feel like the right move. So, it's been a hard year, but I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has been there in so many ways. So many of you were so kind and so generous, shockingly generous, scarily generous, so patient, so supportive. I haven't really been able to respond to a lot of things emotionally, but I've seen so many tributes and so many stories and so many messages, and they've helped. Even a little. They've helped. And thank you to everyone who's here and everyone who watches, everyone who helps put this tournament together, everyone who helps make this tournament what it is, all of the viewers over the years, and of course it's still growing because it's amazing. These people are doing the most ridiculous things. I think we all kind of wish we could know what Jonas would have thought about rolling. Who could say? But yeah, all of the participants, all of the people who tried it out, all of the people who made it, every bracket, every person who plays, who loves the game, who loves watching. The commentators, of course, you guys are amazing. Wouldn't be here without all of you. All of the organizers, all of the people behind the scenes, like everyone who does everything, all of the people who do the copy pastas. You drive me crazy, but you're part of it too. Ever since I met Jonas in 2012, he was on his way to defend his title. He was the 2-time champion. Even back then, and the whole time I knew him, the main thing he said about the tournament is just that he was so grateful it even existed. So, thank you for keeping it going. And love you, miss you, mean it. And boom, Tetris for Jeff. Cheers.
We want to give a hearty boom Tetris for Jonas. And that trophy is going to be taking us into the future of competitive Tetris.
Yeah, and it's obviously it felt like the right thing to do to turn it into a J piece for the trophy. And the quote that you saw on the screen is engraved onto the trophy itself. And I'm going to read the quote for you guys again. It says, "If you're a high visibility player, it's on you to move the community in a positive direction." And that's exactly what Jonas embodied, right? He was the guy who he was such a great ambassador. Even after, Joseph took the championship, that's when he even dug down harder, traveled more, spread the love of the game and the community even more, to get more people involved. And you could see the kind of graciousness he had in his heart. Even when he lost to Joseph, he was so grateful and he was so humble in that situation, recognizing what it meant to bring in the new generation of players to the community.
I think, Jonas understood his role and what was happening, and that we were actually building a community. It became more than just a tournament, and he was able to use all of his efforts to become this Tetris ambassador and to create resources that were able to usher in a new generation of players and bring more eyes to what we did and bring more importance and love and to spread it across the world. That's what Jonas did, and I don't think we'd all be here, and the Tetris community, especially the classic Tetris community, wouldn't be what it is today if Jonas weren't Jonas. And I think where it touched me the most was I got to watch, and I grew myself. I wanted to become more like Jonas in that instead of wanting to become a champion myself, it was actually better to cheer on everybody around me to our scene. And that, in turn, influenced everyone else around him, and everyone in our community kind of has that little piece of that Jonas spirit of giving, spirit of cheering everyone on around you and bringing everybody up to create a wonderful community. And that's what really stuck with me.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this in the past, but we were mentioning that I sometimes feel like I'm kind of new into the community. And I still remember the first year of CTWC that I did. We had the pre-party, the upstairs of our, favorite location up in Portland. And I was nervous. I didn't know a lot of the people there. I was very scared. And here comes Jonas, at the time, a 6-time champion. And this is the guy who has every right to just be, like I'm Jonas kind of thing. But honestly, like him and Heather as well, the two of them were so welcoming to me for this community. And he introduced himself to me. We talked, and he, again, even back then in this ambassador role, really made me feel at home with the community and really welcomed me. And I really appreciate that from him. Honestly, I really, really do. He really made me feel like part of the family, and I appreciate that so much.
Yeah, I really do think that having a champion being welcoming and wanting more people involved and just making it a place where people will watch a video or they'll jump into his Twitch stream, and he was just always so warm and so authentic, and that's something that you don't really see that in other esports. And then I would even say in other sports in general, when you have someone who's at the top of their game, their superstar, you can't just jump into Twitch chat and then hang out. But Jonas, would you let make you feel like your family and let you into his life and his world. And I think that's why across the boards, he's just so universally loved, because at any level of knowing Jonas, or maybe not even having talked to him directly, you felt that warmth, you felt that genuine spirit, and you wanted to become a part of this family that is our Classic Tetris community.
And to be honest with you, it is my true belief that Jonas is still with us, and he's still always going to be a part of this. And in fact, I have joked many times, and I've said this, and it's not even a joke. I really think this is the absolute truth. But Jonas is still with all of us, and he is the person now who is giving us all of the RNG that we're getting in all of our Tetris games across the world. There are times on my stream that I've played Tetris and I'll get the bad RNG and I'll scream out, "Curse you, Jonas," because I know he's the one in charge of giving everybody their pieces. And I know he's, every time we get one of these droughts and such, that Jonas is the one laughing at us, basically saying, "Ha, deal with this RNG." He is definitely there now, and forever in my heart, he will be the one that is giving us the pieces. So, whenever we get the good pieces, I will thank Jonas, and whenever, we get the bad pieces, curse him because, that's what he would want. He would want to be trolling us all, even at this point in time.
As I alluded to earlier, the other way that he lives on in us is I think it's all up to us to be ambassadors for our community, to learn what we can, to learn how to pass on our knowledge, our love, welcoming everyone else into the community, and allowing that part of Jonas to live on in all of us, and to do maybe not even in just limited to Classic Tetris, but everything we do in life. And I really want that to be something that sticks with me for as long as I'm around. And I'll definitely keep that in mind going forward. And Jonas will be with us. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Before we move on here, look, again, this event cannot be possible without the sponsors who are, help make this tournament happen. They're the ones that are, providing the prize money and all the stuff. So again, shout outs to all of them. Make sure I want to get to them all. Twitch, of course, being the amazing platform that we have to be able to bring this amazing event to all of you guys. G Fuel for being the official esports energy drink of esports, and always supporting all sorts of esports out there. Again, not enough to say about. Tetris Effect Connected as well. And they do have a classic mode. So if you want to grab that and try that out, definitely do so.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, this was the first platform to have the Tetris Effect connected. So definitely check out the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and make sure you check out their Game Pass for a wonderful deal on being able to get access to tons of games. And
you can't have a Tetris tournament without having Tetris and the Tetris brand. A big thanks to Tetris for providing our $10,000 prize pool for this year's $3,000 grand prize. Now we know it's going to Dog, and the $1,500 second prize we know is going to Huff. And then cash all the way down through our top 16. Thank you, Tetris. Be sure to follow Tetris at Tetris_official on Instagram and all their other social media. Thank you again, Tetris.
Yeah, and of course, everybody here at the Classic Tetris World Championships doing amazing stuff. Definitely check out the merch that they've got available as well. A lot of the classic shirts there. We've got the I love the 80s themed.
I'm wearing my CTWC shirt right now. I love it.
Yeah, I've actually got on the old one underneath this gray thing here. So, but again, if you want to wear the CTWC brand with pride out in public and, show everybody the wonderful community, the wonderful culture, and the wonderful people that we have, definitely grab yourself some CTW merch now.
Just support us directly. And, if people ask you what it is, you get to tell them to jump down that rabbit hole that is the Classic Tetris community.
Absolutely.
Yep. And here's my CTWC shirt right here.
Yeah, nice. And of course, look, obviously that's it for the Classic Tetris World Championships. But as David, was talking to Dog about, there's Tetris stuff happening all year round, right? Yeah. So we're having Tetris events, Dog's running a bunch of stuff. There's so many great people out there doing a bunch of awesome things. And so, you can still flex your Tetris skills all year round. So keep an eye out for local tournaments coming your way. Already confirmed for 2022, the Southern Qualifier in Central Texas at the new ATG Expo coming mid-February, the weekend of February 13th through 14th. As well as
this next one, because it's in my home area now. The return of the Desert Qualifier. This is where, boom, Tetris for Jeff tries to make his qualifying run and has done so for a couple of years now at the world famous Game On Expo in Phoenix, Arizona, August 5th through 7th. And that's been confirmed. And I am so looking forward to that. You might even be able to look forward to commentary there because I'm usually a guest there every year. So check it out. Game On Expo, Phoenix, Arizona, August 5th through 7th. So thanks, Beast and Shen. Both James and I were doing commentary with Beast and Shen over the course of the event. Sharky, Keith, Vandweller, Kibi Bite, who I was doing commentary with before, Kingsman, the Bangarang guy, Chris Bidwell, Sean Aldis, one of our judges, Grand Designs, also doing commentary for us, Scout with our interviews and so much great content, Pumpy Heart with the online facts, Chris Higgins, one of our judges, Peyton, Jesper, Sergio and the Holograms, Steve DeLuca, Lola, Aaron, Jaws Homoki, just more people, Brian O'Donnell, Tyrannosaurus Rad, Anthony Ho, Eric ICX, heartfelt thanks to Heather Ito, Sir Mazer, Wing, Rocco Rishi, Mark and Daniel from Classic Tetris Germany. That's right, Classic Tetris Germany now. Nanshao and Giovanni from Classic Tetris Italy, and Messex and Boxy from Classic Tetris Iberia.
That's so awesome. And of course, also on all the other Classic Tetris streams that have been going on with all the foreign language commentators. Shout outs to Green Tea, Corion, SQR for the Japanese stream, Johan, Nomori, Mr. FAQ 2014, The Zero, Dixon Wu, John Wong, Sival, and Julian Paniak. Again, for holding it down for the hours for the foreign streams as well. Again, CTWC becoming such a global event. It's awesome to see.
World, checking it out, checking out the scene. I think it's great. Whether you're watching CTWC for the Quattro or the Polish one, which is our Ocho. Now you can learn a new language and spread the love of classic Tetris at the same time. It's great.